I like music more than money and sex. Now, if you like anything more than that, then you like it pretty good. You know? Never became rich and famous and none of that, but I made a living, you know. So far, I was lucky to do it that way. I was basically the minimum wage king of the world. I'm 78 now, and I've been in the music business for about 60 years. Playing music, writing music, arranging music, earlier on playing more than anything else. Played tenor saxophone around Philadelphia with people who are now the great musicians, like McCoy Tyner and Bobby Timmons and Lee Morgan and Jimmy Smith. All those people, I came up with all of them. I quit school really early. I shouldn't have, but I wanted to buy the saxophone. So I quit school and bought a saxophone and started working in the hospital to pay off the saxophone. And one night earlier on, I was playing some like with blues bands and stuff. And I went to a place in North Philly called the Zanzibar. It was on Columbia Avenue. It was like a little jazz club. And I saw a band there. I went there to see Jimmy Oliver, who everybody admires Jimmy Oliver. But the day that I went, he wasn't there. I went in there, and who should be there but Jimmy Heath in a quintet with John Coltrane and Specs Wright and I think Hen Gates. I don't remember the bass player. And when I heard that band that night, that's when I said, this is what I want to do. That night, I mean, I was just so thrilled with hearing them play, you know, and they were just coming up then, but they were so great, you know. And in fact, I even wrote Jimmy Heath a letter saying, you're to blame for me being in the music business. It's just all your fault. You know, but I'm so happy that I saw you and you made me, and that's about it. I'm talking about writing songs, and I wrote a song. I didn't think nothing about it. As a guy used to come, he was an insurance man. That's when the guys used to come to your house and collect the money from your parents. And he took a couple of my songs. He said, I know somebody could use a couple of songs. I gave him the song. And or maybe a year or so later, I was walking down Girard Avenue. And a guy says, you got a hit. I said, I got a what? What's the you talking about? And sure enough, it was a song called Cry Baby Cry by a group called The Angels. And it became a hit. And when I got that song and that was a hit, I said, boy, maybe I could get rich in the R&B business. So I kind of pursued that, you know. Plus, I was able to pay the rent with it, too. After getting the hit record with The Angels, I began arranging music for, I also discovered Patti Labelle. So I did recordings with Patti Labelle and the Bluebells. Like their first 2 or 3 hits, I also wrote and arranged along with another arranger named Bobby Martin. You know, her second and third and fourth hit were my songs, also my arrangements and so forth too. And later on, I went into the R&B field to make a living. Got acquainted with the rhythm and blues and pop field of music, writing and arranging, and even producing recordings for some of the popular artists that are out there, like Patti LaBelle and Billy Paul and Evelyn Champagne King and the Spinners, different people, Nina Simone. I did so many arrangements in it that I don't want to do it anymore. I have nightmares about writing arrangements. Just practice every day. I got my little homemade instrument, electrical instrument that I use. I can't play because I have muscular dystrophy, so my hand is paralyzed, so I can't play the saxophone anymore. I'm doing some experimentation with the human voice as an instrument.
1, 2.
This is just ad-libbing. I don't even know what I'm doing here. I had to do it all over. That's what I would do.